Sweet, I think the sirens are gone. There's just a lot of sirens. Anyways, time to speed run. Going through this problem right here. This is what we call a complex quadratic. In other words, CQ. Yeah, CQ. This is what this is. Period. So anyways, now that we have our CQ, we need to figure what this means. Why do we need to do that? Because it's gonna be on the test. And so yes. Period. Anyways, moving into this, so let's firstly look at this, identify it. We have x to the second power equals 4x negative 10. Now, there's a couple of things wrong with this, mainly because it's not equaling 0, like how we said that in the quadratics video. That's like very important, and it's not doing that. So what do? We get it to equal 0. How do we get it to equal 0? We subtract all of this from both sides. So let's do that. 4x minus 4x, and then minus negative 10. Because that minus sign in front of the 10 does matter. And that's all going to go onto this side, and we're going to rewrite that, or it would be rewritten as x to the second plus 4x. It's a very interesting looking 4. Minus 10. Oh wait, no. Wait. It's not gonna be written as that. I can get rid of it. There we go. I don't know why I did that. And we're gonna move this CQ. No, we're not gonna move the CQ. Anyways, what it would be rewritten as, this right here, minus negative 4x, because we subtracted this from this, and then plus 10, because we're also getting rid of this negative sign right here. So there we go. And then there we have our rewritten equation, and that is going to equal 0. And then we should be good. Then we can start picking out these ABCs, which will be our next step. So let's get rid of this. Just gonna, okay. Just gonna get that out of existence, and I'm also gonna move this upwards. Oh my gosh, I did that. Anyways. So now that we have that set up, now we can start pulling out our A, B's, and C's. Cool. A, B equals, and then C, period. Equal sign. And the thing about this equation is that, for A, since we have just X, the X is actually gonna play as a hidden little 1 right there. So technically it would be 1 right here, and that would also mean we could do good old-fashioned factoring. But we're gonna use the quadratic formula. And then B, that would be 4. Why? Because it has that variable behind it, and then C is going to be our constant, so that will be 10. So there we have our numbers, and now we're gonna plug it into the quadratic equation. What is the quadratic equation, you may ask? I think I have the notes. Intense page flipping. Yeah, I got it. I'm not gonna sing the song because I'm not Mrs. Vetter, and I would never hurt your ears by singing this song. But basically, it's gonna be x equals negative b plus or minus b squared, b to the second power minus 4 times, negative 4? It's a negative 4! Yeah, it's a negative 4. Times C, times A times C. All over 2A. So, yeah. So we're gonna start plugging in our numbers, and I'm gonna write it here yet. Okay. So negative 4. That's what I forgot. This is supposed to have a negative right here. Oh, I can't see it. Okay, negative 4. Ooh. There we go. Plus or minus. This is gonna be very long. This red symbol over here. And then we're gonna have negative 4 again. It's the second. It's negative 4. Times 1, and then times 10. Boom, bam. There we go. And then all over 2 times a, which would be 1. So 2 to the first. And then boom, that's our equation. So let's get rid of the rest of this real quick. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna solve this and go into it by, kind of making it a little bit more simpler. So I'm gonna start with this negative 4, which is actually gonna turn itself into a positive 4. So that would be plus or minus. Plus or minus. I get this sign. There we go. Oh. Mouse is mousing today. So negative 4 squared is actually going to give us negative 16. Let me write the sign this time. Negative 16. And then we also have... Let me write this time. There we go. And at negative 4 times 1 is negative 4 times 10. Well, actually, no. But yes. But yes. That's going to give us negative 40. Over 2 times 1 is going to give us just 2. And then we're going to go in and change this again. And I'm going to write that over here, which will be 4 plus or minus negative 24. So boom, there we go again. We've already done half the steps. So let's get this out of the way. That out of the way. And let's move this back over here real quick. There we go. And then let me keep writing on this because I forgot to expand. Actually, no, I didn't forget. I was going to. Yeah, I was going to. There we go. Okay, so now that we have this, let's identify it again. Let's look at what's going on. Okay. Right. So we have this negative 24. Yeah, that can't happen. Now that we have this, we have to do the discrimination. The discrimination, yeah, just pretend this is the word for it. All of this. So we have negative 24, correct? So we're going to split this up, and this is going to turn into negative 1, which should be I, times 24. So we're going to attempt to turn this positive, and then, simplify. And then that is going to turn into negative I, or negative 1 times 24. and then I is going to turn, well, 1 is going to turn into I said that backwards, and then 24 is going to turn into 6. That's quick math right there. And basically, this is going to turn into 6i. And that 6i is important, so let me show you real quick. Let's move this out of the way. So then what we have here is we're going to be taking this, kind of just throwing it to the side again. Don't mind this, it never happened. And this negative. And there we go. And we're going to be writing 6i in here instead. Or technically, you could write it just like 4 plus I. This is going into like mini equations as well. 4 plus 6i over 2. And then 4 negative 6i. Whoa, there we go. Over 2. Boom, man. And then those are going to be your mini equations. And I should explain this. That's what this plus or minus sign is for. It's literally just, plus or minus. So you have to check both of these. And that's what we're going to do next, actually. So, let me fix up this half. Or let me get rid of all of this. Now that we have the most important thing that you kind of need in this entire equation. Oh, there we go. Okay. Now that we have that all finished, you can now start solving for this. So I guess you could do 4 over 2. And then we'll do the plus one first. Yeah, we will do that. Two, and then 6i over 2. I over 2. And then the plus sign. And that's gonna turn into, if I'm not mistaken, the sign gets flipped. So there we go. This is gonna go into this 2 times. And that is gonna and that is not gonna happen. That is gonna go into this 2 times. And then 2 6i, that is going to go into it 3 times, yes. Period. And I'm gonna write the 3i. So that's 1. That's for that. So then we're gonna do this minus real quick. Should I do it on this side? Kazi, hurry up and be quiet. Go. So we got 4. Well, technically, you could just do the same thing. I'm gonna do the same thing for this equation. But we're just gonna get rid of the plus sign. Hopefully that isn't too confusing. Let's just get rid of the plus sign real quick. And let's pretend it's a minus. You're gonna get the same thing. And it's just gonna be, a different sign. So technically, that would be 2 plus 3i. And that's what you get for the equation. Very simple, easy stuff. Yes. It was actually very quick. This went a lot quicker than when I did it on paper, and I was struggling for hours, but that doesn't matter. These are going to be your 2 answers, plus or minus, either of these, and yes. That is how it works. Yeah, give me an A.